It's your boy Mr. Smooth again, back to break down the second quarter of Will's game. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the video now. So right here we have an inbounding pass. I'm gonna go ahead and rewind it again. So it's important that when we inbound and we give the player the ball, sometimes we have to move back. This will give us a better view just in case if these players here decide to go further into the backcourt. So you always want to stay behind the play, not ahead of the play as a trail. Again, nothing too serious. So here, again, according to the mechanic book, the lead will administer his own line all the way into the front court. So the lead should walk across, then our trail official, who is here, should walk down and become the lead. But depending on what you pregame, you do what you do. But that's what the mechanic book says. So we'll go ahead and I'll rewind it. So when Will gets the ball, we're going to focus in on this matchup here. We can see that the defender already has hands on the offensive player here. So I'll slow-mo it and you can see the holding, how it's restricting the player's movements a little bit. So that could have been something we could have called. So like we were in the first quarter, I believe we were at 1.7-1, so we're in the bonus. Will, even though he know this late, you realize we're in bonus, and he turns to his partner, and he identified the one-on-one situation in the shooter, so that's great communication. Now he's going to report his foul. Again, he came to a complete stop and gave his mechanics, and noted the one-on-one free throws coming up. So right now I'm zooming in on Will because we get a good look at his uniform. We see he's got his shirt tailored, shirt tucked in all the way around. He looks crisp. He's cleanly shaven. He's got the nice shine on his bald head. So he looks good out there representing himself, his TaylorMade brand, and also Golden Gate Association as well. So good job for Will for looking good on the court. See you been in the gym working out. You got a little muscle tone there. Okay, I see you, Will. Again, great job by Will resetting his feet and getting a look at the matchup here, and as well his peripheral could see any potential off ball stuff or maybe a possible screen. So he's in great position to officiate this play. See, he did a great job of when the pass getting the look in here. I'll rewind it just a little bit so we can see it. Bam, he's right there, and then we're going to have the pass. That's going to be important that this matchup here is blocking his view, so we should see Will come down here to get a look in this area. Let's see if he does that. Man, he moved with a purpose. He got to his spot, as you can see here. He has a good view of the action here, as well as the potential kick out pass that may happen here. It reset. You can see since he already moved, he doesn't have to move to get a view because he's already in the spot. He didn't just stand here like most officials do and try to officiate the whole play and all the moving parts from one shot. As a trail, you want to be constantly moving. Will does a great job of doing that. See, it's 10-9, so we got a low-scoring ball game, it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead. I want to rewind it just a little bit again because to start the quarter, I talked about this. So we have an offensive player here. So after Will bounces the ball to the player or gives the ball to the player instead of handing it to him. So we know we got this player here. He should bounce it and then move back so he's always behind this play and everybody's boxed in. Because for this one instant here, as we can see, he doesn't have all the players boxed in. So if he decided to rush the player, and then Will would then have to move back and he would lose vision of anything here. So the lead will have to watch these 8 or so players. So you always want to stay on top of the play, keep the players boxed in at all times if you can. So we're going to rewind this and see what possibly Will is calling. Looks like we're going to have a drive to the basket here. So right now, Will has to find any secondary defenders because this is the primary defender. So we're assuming that's the trail's responsibility. Then we have the secondary defender here. That's going to be Will's responsibility coming from right there. So you can see right there, we have a block or a charge situation. So we're going to see what Will calls. Looks like he's sitting with 2 shots. And he gave it a block call. can see Will did a great job of hustling and getting down and getting around to get the action. Now he sees the players coming towards him, so he's going to pause and possibly anticipate a curl drive here. So if he gets the curl drive, he'll wait and then he'll either move down to get the look, depending on if that's what happens. Let's see what happens. Kid loses the ball. So right here we have a drive to the basket. Our trail should be coming here to get the look at the drive to the basket. And then our lead will pick up on the secondary defender here, if possible. Let's see what happens. We have a foul. Nope, the reaction of the coach, he didn't like it. Let's see what Will called. So he called black number 2 push. Let's go back and see if there was a push on the play. I'll play it in slow motion and then again in regular speed. So he said black number 2 push. This is black number 2 right here. Slow motion, I do quarter speed. So as you can see, there was no body contact at all. So it's more of maybe a hit. I'll rewind it a little bit more. I play it even slower at 1/8 speed. You can see there's no body contact. Maybe no contact at all. But again, right here, our trail is out of position as he's looking. He's basically straight line. He'll eventually be straight line by this defender here. But if he steps lower here in front of the coach, who has a great look at the call, you can see that there isn't really a push or much of any contact. I'll go ahead and clear it, and I'll play it in regular speed one more time. It may have been a little contact on the arm, but I don't think it was enough to affect the shot. But Will felt it was a push, so we got to go with that. But it's always important to position yourself and get the best possible angle, so that way the angles that you do have aren't deceitful. Looks like we got another one of Will's dead sprints here. I believe early in the game he got there in 4.7. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to time him again. So 4.62, he crossed the end line. So 4.75, so a little bit. That's about around his average speed. So good job showing the hustle. Looks like the trail lead doubled on the call. Trail's primary. Kid decided to take it. So it looks like that's going to conclude the first half of the second quarter. I believe I ran out of room on my card, so I had to put my card back into my laptop, erase some of the data, then get back to recording. So if I could find the second half of the second quarter, I'll be sure to break that down. So I only did 2 quarters and I had to drive and watch Lily officiate as well as she had some games. So this is again me, Mr. Smooth, signing off. If you want to be recorded for playoffs or anytime during the future, look at the description. You'll see my email address. Just email me time and place and you're going to be. And if I could get there and make it, I will. With that said, it's again your boy, the livest one, the smoothest one, Mr. Smooth, signing off. Peace.